Imagine a country with breathtaking landscapes, where every turn reveals a new vista of rolling hills. Welcome to Rwanda, the land of 1,000 hills nestled in the heart of Africa. This petite nation is famed for its stunning topography. From the towering heights of the Virunga Mountains to the expansive savannas of Akagera, Rwanda's ecosystems are as varied as they are beautiful. With such a rich landscape, it's no surprise that Rwanda's history is just as diverse and captivating. Rwanda's story begins long before the modern world. The first inhabitants, the TWA, were a pygmy people who relied on hunting and gathering. They lived in harmony with the land, intimately understanding its rhythms and secrets. Over time, new groups arrived. The Hutu, primarily farmers, and the Tutsi, mainly cattle herders, came to coexist with the TWA. The interplay of these distinct cultures gave rise to a unique social fabric that shaped the region's destiny. Around the 15th century, a potent symbol of unity emerged, the Rwandan Kingdom. This centralized kingdom, under the leadership of a Tutsi Mwami or king, integrated the TWA, Hutu, and Tutsi into a single cohesive entity. It was a society stratified not by ethnicity, but rather by socio-economic roles. The Hutu, Tutsi, and TWA were more socio-economic classes than distinct ethnic groups. The Mwami, revered as a semi-divine figure, held sway over the land and its people. Beneath him, a hierarchy of chiefs and sub-chiefs administered the kingdom. This social structure, though complex, fostered a sense of unity and identity among the Rwandan people. However, the tranquility of this era would not last. The arrival of Europeans in the late 19th century marked a significant turning point in Rwanda's history. Unaware of the intricate social dynamics, they would unwittingly set the stage for divisions that would echo through the centuries to come. The late 19th century marked the beginning of Rwanda's colonial era, a period that significantly shaped the country's fate. As we delve into this chapter of Rwanda's history, we find ourselves in the year 1885, when the Berlin Conference carved up Africa amongst European powers, and Rwanda found itself under German rule. The German colonial authority ruled indirectly, maintaining the existing power structure but introducing new administrative practices. However, the onset of the First World War saw Germany lose its African colonies, and Rwanda was handed over to Belgium in 1916. Under Belgian rule, the colonial landscape of Rwanda altered dramatically. The Belgians were more hands-on, establishing direct rule and introducing modern methods of administration. They also introduced cash crops such as coffee and tea to the Rwandan economy, which remains significant export commodities today. But it wasn't all progress and prosperity. The Belgians also introduced identity cards, distinguishing the Hutus and Tutsis, who had previously been classified more by social status than ethnicity. This exacerbated ethnic tensions, laying the groundwork for the devastating conflicts that would come in the decades following independence. The Belgians ruled Rwanda until 1962, when the wave of decolonization sweeping across Africa reached this small, landlocked country. As the colonial era came to an end, Rwanda was left with a legacy that was both a blessing and a curse. The introduction of cash crops had boosted the economy, but the ethnic divisions cemented during this time would prove to be a major challenge. This period of colonization had a profound impact on Rwanda. It reshaped the country's political, social, and economic landscape, and the repercussions are still felt today. The scars of the colonial era run deep, but they also serve as a reminder of the resilience and endurance of the Rwandan people. The end of colonization in 1962 led to a new era of independence, but not without its challenges. As we move forward, we'll explore how Rwanda navigated these challenges in the years following independence, and how it has emerged as a beacon of hope in the heart of Africa. Independence in 1962 brought hope, but also a series of political and social upheavals that would test the resilience of the Rwandan people. The echoes of colonial rule set the stage for a power struggle that would dominate Rwanda's post-independence narrative. The Hutu majority, newly empowered, were at odds with the Tutsi minority, igniting a tension that simmered beneath the surface of the young nation. This was a country caught in the throes of defining its identity, grappling with the weighty task of nation-building. The tension, unfortunately, would not remain a simmer. In 1994, it exploded into a horrific genocide that shocked the world. Over a period of a mere 100 days, an estimated 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus were systematically murdered. It was a time of unspeakable atrocities, a stark revelation of humanity's capacity for evil. The world watched aghast as Rwanda descended into chaos. The international response was slow, but eventually, the United Nations and other global bodies intervened. A ceasefire was brokered, but the damage had been done. The country was left in ruins, its people devastated. In the aftermath, the International Criminal Tribunal for Rwanda was established. Its mandate was to prosecute those responsible for the genocide, to bring them to justice. This was a significant step in addressing the atrocities committed, a step towards healing and reconciliation. But the road to recovery was fraught with challenges. The Rwandan people, however, proved themselves to be resilient. Amidst the ruins, they were determined to rebuild, to learn from their past and create a better future. They were not just survivors, but builders, architects of their own destiny. The journey was not easy, but they pressed on, driven by the collective will to rise above their past. They understood that their history, while marked by pain, did not have to define their future. Out of these dark times, Rwanda emerged with a determination to rebuild and redefine its future. In the face of adversity, Rwanda has shown remarkable resilience and a commitment to forging a new path. This statement rings true when we consider the country's trajectory over the past few decades. Since the tumultuous 1990s, Rwanda has made significant strides in numerous areas, showing that it is possible to rise from the ashes and build a prosperous future. This is a country that has bravely faced its past while at the same time daring to envision a brighter tomorrow. One of the most notable areas of progress is education. The government has prioritized learning, understanding that a well-educated populace is key to sustainable development. Today, literacy rates are soaring, and more children than ever before have access to quality education. Rwanda is paving the way for a generation of informed, empowered citizens. Healthcare, too, has seen a dramatic transformation. Rwanda has made it a mission to provide affordable, accessible healthcare for all its citizens. The result? Life expectancy has increased dramatically, and preventable diseases are on the decline. This focus on health is a testament to Rwanda's commitment to its people's well-being. Women's empowerment is another area where Rwanda shines. The country has one of the highest rates of female representation in government worldwide. Women make up more than half of the parliament, a clear demonstration of Rwanda's dedication to gender equality and female leadership. Rwanda's commitment to conservation and sustainable tourism is also worth highlighting. The country has taken bold steps to protect its diverse ecosystems, understanding that its natural beauty is not just a source of pride, but also a crucial economic asset. Visitors are drawn to Rwanda's breathtaking landscapes and extraordinary wildlife, contributing to a thriving tourism industry that respects and upholds the environment. In essence, Rwanda has transformed itself, demonstrating that a nation's past does not have to dictate its future. It has shown the world that healing is possible, that progress can be made, and that a brighter future can be built on the foundations of a troubled past. Rwanda's journey is a testament to the power of resilience and the enduring spirit of its people. Rwanda's story is a rich tapestry of history, resilience, and transformation. As we've journeyed through time, we've seen the contours of a nation that has risen, fallen, and risen again, each time with greater strength and determination. We began our journey in the early days, witnessing the birth of a nation nestled within the heart of Africa. The land of 1,000 hills, as it is fondly called, was once home to a diverse range of tribes, each with its own unique customs and traditions. These tribes lived harmoniously, their lives interwoven with the rhythms of the land. Then came the Colonial era, a time that brought sweeping changes and challenges. European powers descended upon the land, imposing their norms and upsetting the delicate balance that had been maintained for centuries. Yet the resilient spirit of the Rwandan people was not easily broken. They adapted and persevered, even in the face of adversity. The post-independence struggles were perhaps the darkest chapter in Rwanda's history. Conflict and violence scarred the nation deeply, casting a long shadow over its future. The world watched in horror as the events of the genocide unfolded, but it was the Rwandan people who bore the brunt of this tragedy. Yet, from the ashes of despair, a new Rwanda emerged. Today's Rwanda is a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. A nation revitalized, it stands as a beacon of hope and resilience. It's a country that has embraced its past while boldly stepping into the future. Modern-day Rwanda is characterized by rapid economic growth, social progress, and a renewed sense of national pride. From a land of 1,000 hills to a beacon of resilience and growth, Rwanda continues to inspire and captivate. Its story serves as a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the extraordinary capacity of a nation to rise from the ashes and build a future filled with hope and promise.